Well, hello everyone, it's Liam Caddison here. One final time this season, it's the Originals Season 3, Episode 22. All hell is about to break loose. But I'm excited to see where it's going to go. Also a little bit bittersweet because, just to remind you guys, if somehow you didn't watch Episode 21, that... with this, I will not be reacting to the originals until after the Vampire Diaries Season 8. However, I do plan to get through Season 8 of the Vampire Diaries as quickly as possible because I don't want to wait until 2026 before I can watch the next episode of the originals. But also, there's other stuff coming out on the horizon, not just in terms of reactions, but also, you know, when it comes to my audio series as well, because I've got new voice lines so I can finish off the final 4 episodes of my Series 5, but also I'm writing for Series 6, so yeah, but I do want to get through that as quickly as possible, so yeah, so hopefully it won't be too long before I do get into Season 4 of the originals, but yes, how are we going to set things up for that season? Because, yeah, we've hit a bit of a snafu with the fact that there was the assumption that Marcel was done, that he didn't take the serum. In fact, he took it way before... well, he took it right after the events of episode 20, didn't he? So, yeah. But not that Klaus or Elijah entertained that idea. Well, Elijah more so because he was the one that saw the prophecies first, didn't he? So, yeah, but... yeah, I'm excited. But Season 3 has been my favourite. I've really enjoyed this season. The quality of episodes has just been absolutely... there's a bar that Season 2 had, and then, you know, I feel like Season 3 has shattered that bar. Not to say that Season 2 or Season 1 was bad. They weren't. It's just that, you know, you look at those 2 seasons and you think, this is amazing. And then Season 3 is like, yeah, watch this. And that's how I definitely feel with this, you know, Sideline War going on, with how they've handled, you know, Cammy's situation. Like, her final episode was just heartbreaking. And, yeah, not really the idealistic start to my birthday. So, but, yeah, it was really, really great stuff, this season. And there's just been a lot to love. So... yeah, I'm excited to see how we do conclude things for Season 3 of the originals. So, with that said, let's get into the final episode. This is episode 22 of Season 3. Let's go.
Marcellus.
Marcellus?
Ooh, heck.
Family can be more than just those with whom we share blood. We can choose.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, heck. This is going to end badly.
Simply too much to bear.
I didn't like what he had to do at the end of the day either, but...
I had this feeling of dread. I don't know if it's my own guilt, or maybe it's my intuition telling me something's coming.
Trust your gut! Trust your guts!
What's this?
Me taking Lucian's serum was so I'd have the power to deal with the Michaelsons.
So there's a big difference between having the power and actually using the power to kill somebody, and these people were your family.
They were my family.
Emotional attachments.
Do you know why I even bothered pretending like I
But I
hadn't
don't think
already
that's a
taken the
problem for
serum?
Marcel.
I needed to see how my family would react. Elijah...
Oh no. Oh no.
Marcel, how?
How are we in your home?
Oh,
I
how
have
am I
friends who
alive?
can nullify a deed.
Marcellus.
Damn straight I am. The fall of the Michaelsons. And guess what?
It's just licking your lips, isn't it?
The show has already started.
Shit. It's just licking your lips like, oh, how the mighty have fallen. Come see this beautiful spectacle.
Let's get you out of here.
At least take a... Oh, boy. Holy shit, Haley, nice!
This? Some kind of vampire?
This is not a normal vampire.
Oh! Yo, Will!
It's gone. There's nothing that can stop Marcel now.
We're
One
fucked.
thing. Stay here. Watch Hope.
All I'm just thinking of is the Saratura.
I loved Davina too.
But
Not. This is an insult to her memory.
fuck! Fuck! Oh my god! Oh my god. There's nothing. There is nothing. Shit. Hey!
I will die. Yeah, things went bad. I'm poisoned, Rebecca's hexed, and our brothers are bitten. We need 3 different cures to 3 different ailments. Each of which could take years to find, and
Yeah.
to make it through the day.
Wait, what was that shot of the coffins?
That doesn't bode well.
Oh shit! They're gonna have to dagger themselves. Whilst someone looks for said cures. That's how things are gonna happen. Shit!
As good as dead, so is Cole. Before the night's over, Klaus will follow along with them.
Who is your next victim? Me?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, he trembles for
never
Rebecca.
hurt you.
The Marcel that I knew. The man that I loved.
Loved. Past tense.
Never fancied himself judge, jury, and executioner.
God, Rebecca.
No.
Please take care of her.
No, Elijah.
I promise you. I can't do this without you, Elijah.
Listen to me. You have to be strong. They need you.
Dagger them!
Considered an alternative. Though I think it might be worse. He wants you to come back here and stand trial for your sins.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Before a jury of those who hate me the most.
Yeah, it seems a bit unfair.
If you...
For that death-dealing mob.
Oh, that's the easy part. In order to save your family, you need to come out of that trial alive.
This is... this is tough.
I was wrong. Take care of her.
You're not... No. You're not doing... No. 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 This is not happening.
If Freya's plan to work, I can't go mad, and you can't die.
We're asking a
What
lot.
are the bloody odds of that?
Wasn't it you who once said I could talk my way out of hell?
Well, we are officially in hell. Heck. We're officially in hell.
Coughed all through the night. You got annoyed. So you turned them both
Wow!
and made her watch as you burned her mother alive.
Yes, yes, yes. My
Wow.
sins are terrible indeed. But they
She's
taught
coughing.
the world
I can't
to
stand
fear
this.
me,
I'm
and
gonna
that
kill him.
Fear protected.
Like you? In the end, the reason doesn't matter. You made us. You abandoned us. And anyone who dared stand up for themselves, you took away everything that we loved. Because that is what you do.
Marcel.
And for that,
Because he's lost
you must
everything.
pay.
You accuse my brother of unjust retaliation. of killing your loved ones. But how is he any different from any of you?
I was gonna say.
Strong.
I was gonna say. Look, if you're gonna accuse Klaus, are you fucking saints? No, you are not.
You hate him.
Shit.
You hate him as much as anybody here, maybe even more, given how long he has made you suffer.
We can't go mad, Rebecca.
Perhaps it's time to tell the brutal truth.
No,
about my dear brother.
You can't turn on him.
Michelson.
It's like she's channeling all that madness from. Oh my god.
You break our hearts. You forbid us from finding love, all because you
This
can't
trial's
find
going
any love
well.
of your own. I am envious of all of you.
Oh no.
If he could suffer the way I have.
Rebecca's gonna have
The way
so
we
much
all
guilt
have.
when she, you know, loses this curse.
If not for yourself, then for hope, you will get as far away from this place as you can. I want you to be happy.
This is all turning into a tragic ending.
Even you. Perhaps you should have warned her what befalls those who cross me. Maybe what happened to her was your fault.
Oh shit.
No matter. I murdered your loved ones. I killed your harlot. I rid the world of your slum.
Wow. This is all giving Knives Out vibes. Yeah, I killed Friend, but I guess I didn't.
The peace of death as a reprieve from this tedium. I will die suffering but a taste of the agony I have inflicted upon all of you.
Yo.
The scales remain.
If he's gonna go out, he's gonna
my
stand
favor.
tall.
Klaus Michelson! Your maker.
Yo. Chills. 4.
Death is too good for him! You have the means to make him suffer. Let that be his fate.
Shit.
This blade is imbued
I was
with
gonna
dark
say, has he got Papa Tunde's
It will
dagger?
cause unending.
Thierry, Gia, Cammy, and the boy I used to be. The one you once called your son.
Shit. Oh my god. They put themselves to sleep. Shit.
Just as dangerous as Klaus Michelson.
Speak.
I did what was necessary.
No,
Speak.
you didn't, Marcel. That's what the problem is, man. You don't do what's necessary. You do what you want to do. Consequences be damned.
The Michelsons are gone.
I don't care if they're a witch. I don't care if they're a vampire. As long as
open
they
for
are
all.
sick and tired of the same old that you and your pathetic family are always and forever in.
Putting him in the Michelsons.
And if you got a problem with that, Marcel,
Put him in the.
I
Put
will
it.
take a page from your playbook.
There we go. Shit. Even for Freya, she's got a coffin.
I was called upon to save my siblings. And so I did.
Yeah, you did.
Not exactly what I was expecting.
Oh,
I guess beggars
heck.
can't be choosers.
Oh, heck.
His life force by the same spell our Aunt Dahlia used to keep me alive for 1,000 years. I realized it was the only way.
Holy shit.
Put us in a deep sleep.
Yeah.
Buy Haley enough time to find cures for us all.
It's where I thought things were going.
Is that I will be away from you.
He knew.
He did.
He had to be the anchor to Freya's spell.
Legacy this family has always desired. The promise we fought to protect. You are and always will be
Our hope.
our hope.
Oh! Damn! Damn! That's how he did it. That's how he did it. That is... Yeah. That is sick. Whoo! Yeah, that is absolute like sick. I just had a feeling when yeah, I just had a feeling when obviously there was this talk about like Rebecca's predicament with Freya's, with what was happening to Colin and Elijah. There's not going to be enough time. And I was thinking, what if we just dagger them? So, yeah. With Finn, it was easy because A, he didn't want to be daggered again. He's had enough of that. B, he didn't even want to be a vampire. This was a release. It was painful, but it was a release. But for Cole, for Elijah, they are who they are. They embrace who they are. But it's like, where do we find all three? Unless we dagger. But I was thinking, how is Freya going to put herself to sleep? Now we know why. You know, not forgetting that, you know, she was put asleep, but yeah, I was wondering if you know, how she was going to put herself to sleep and all of that. And yeah, she took a page out of Dahlia's book, didn't she? Which, you know, did come in clutch, I guess. Even if it was heinous, obviously, with Freya's life, when she was living with Dahlia, it did come in clutch. So, yeah. Wow. Yeah. And now Haley and Hope, they're going to be our hope, aren't they? In terms of, oi. Man. And now it makes, like, Caroline came to New Orleans, didn't she? Wanting to find Klaus. He was in New Orleans. Just there was a little problem there, wasn't there? He was all behind a wall and all of that, so... Oh, heck. I think it was all leading down to this road, though, wasn't it? In terms of how do we create the time skip? Because, again, I was made aware... So it might be longer than 3 years or something. I don't know. Because obviously with me having to watch the original season 4 after season 8 of the Vampire Diaries, Haley finding this cure is going to take more than 3 years, if anything. Or 3 years or more, should I say. Or all 3 of these cures, should I say. Yeah. But I'm thinking, I mean, if it's going to take a... Because, I'm not going to lie, I mean, we'll see Hope grown up a little bit. So that's all well and good. Just so we can maybe get some dialogue from her and maybe a showcase of how powerful she can be and all of that, right? So it's great that she can grow up a little bit. So, yeah. But how long is it going to be is my question, because it could take, and if Haley is going to take 3 years, like more than, like, I don't know, to find these free cures, 10 years, for example, 20 years. That's kind of fucked, isn't it? I don't expect it's going to be that extreme, but I can kind of envision Hope, basically, it might take a decade, if anything. Which, again, would be super fucked, but, I mean, finding a cure, like, finding these cures is not going to be easy. I mean, finding a cure for Elijah and Cole is just pulling teeth. So, yeah. And maybe it will take a bit of time for Hope to grow up for her to be instrumental, like maybe like she is their hope and all of that. Not to, you know, diminish Haley. I mean, I know Haley is out to find these cures and all of that, but hope could be the key. And for that to happen, she might need a bit of maturity, like in terms of, well, her as a, like, I don't know, a 6-year-old kid, for example, is probably not going to cut it when she's still trying to, like, you know, grow up and all of that, right? When you're a teenager and all of that, yeah, you still got a long ways to go for maturity and all of that, but it probably might be the right time in terms of her being able to figure stuff out, in terms of her embracing who she is, if that makes sense. So, yeah. But we'll just have to wait and see, because, again, this is after Season 8 of The Vampire Diaries. Pending they don't have any more time skips, because Season 7 began on the same time frame as, I guess, Season 3 of the originals. And then by the end of the season, we were 3 years ahead. So, yeah. But, yeah. Oh, man. It was just very interesting to see how things came about, because, again, as soon as Freya, with Freya being sick, with Rebecca and with Elijah and Cole, it was pulling teeth. It was desperation. And it's like, there's no way that we're going to pull some Deus Ex Machina that, you know, miraculously heals all, like, 3 kind of illnesses, I guess, for 4 characters. What are we going to do? And then I just remembered back to the caskets. And to be fair, I wasn't envisioning Freya to be in one of those caskets just because of the fact that she is not a vampire. However, she is someone that has, you know, portrayed Sleeping Beauty, hasn't she, for all of this time, and with the fact that Dahlia was manipulative to her, and she was able to use that as a way to kind of put a pause on this illness for herself, whilst Haley and I guess Hope maybe finds a way to try and stop, tries to find a way to cure this. So, yeah. But even then, Marcel has a hold on the city. So what's going to happen there? Apart from the fact that when we do revisit in the originals, yeah. Here's the thing, though. Like with he can't be brought down a peg in the current condition of, I guess, the likes of Cole. I mean, unless, you know, you keep zapping Cole, Elijah, Klaus, whatever, with stuff that can cure his bite and all of that. There needs to be a way to dethrone his right, because you just got to think. And Vincent brought up a point. You think back to, like, I think I mentioned in the last episode how season 4 might open up in terms of a kind of a, I wouldn't say soft reboot, but a little bit of a retelling of how we began this whole thing in New Orleans. We began the originals when Marcel had a strict hold on New Orleans, and no one could overthrow him. There was a little bit of a tyrannical hold that Marcel originally held. You think back to how the witches had a whole like they couldn't really practice other than being in secret, for example. And what is Marcel going to be like now that he's more powerful than he was in season 1? More powerful. So, yeah. And it just makes you think, how much worse is this going to get in terms of, not just in terms of his power basically over the city, how tyrannical he's going to be. So, whereas I feel like with Vincent, he might have given him the, with the keys to the city, he might have made a bit of a kerfuffle in a sense because of the fact that, I'm glad that he did stand up against him and realize that, you know what, he aligned him. Even though that Marcel has dismissed himself being a part of the Michelson family, he still aligned him in terms of the family. He still sees Marcel as, similar to how maybe even worse to how Klaus was. You're no different to him. So, but here's the thing. I think Klaus was not as bad with the fact that Marcel wanted total control, basically. That was the thing. Like I said, there was a little bit of dictatorial nature from Marcel with the suppression of the witches. And you just think about how much worse it's going to get. So, yeah. It will be very interesting to see how New Orleans is going to be when we do catch up. Again, we don't know how long this time skip's going to be. It's going to be 3 years or more, definitely. To kind of keep in line with... but that's it, though. Like I said, in terms of the Vampire Diaries Season 8, I have to go through all of that. There's a part of me that suggests that it's going to be more than that. So maybe, I don't know, 5 years, maybe 10 years, but I feel like that is probably the maximum. I can't imagine it to be... I don't know, 15 years into the future or some shit like that. It could do, but yeah. It's just this whole idea on, look, Haley taking that long to find all 3 cures, that's insane. So, but I also do wonder if this opens the door for Haley to make a brief appearance on the Vampire Diaries, maybe. For Season 8. Maybe a little bit of a nudge in the right direction that she could ask her friends. Maybe. I don't know. I know they've got their own problems at the minute. But it's like... It doesn't hurt to ask for a little bit of help, does it? Especially with Bonnie. I know she's got her own problems at the minute as well. But she is resourceful, isn't she? So, I don't know. But yeah. I did love how, with the trial and all of that, it was really, really like, Klaus was not gonna be, like, he was not gonna be deterred whatsoever. Yeah. But, it was just really gripping, because a lot of these characters, the only one that wasn't really facing death was Haley and Hope. I mean, I guess Rebecca as well, but I mean, again, she had her own issues with the thing on her hand, so yeah. But everyone else was facing death, weren't they? And I know this is a show that kind of tends to skim past, unless, well, to be fair, Season 3, we had Cammy, didn't we? Die. We've had Davina die. Jackson die. This has been a Game of Thrones season, basically. So, where we're just going happy murder, basically. And they could have killed off another one of the main cast. Just to really put the final nail in the coffin. For this season. But yeah, it was just really, really it was just really, really well done in my opinion, this this finale, because the tension was there. It was really, really tense, and yeah, even the trial, because I mean, it like, to have all of those people that Klaus sired, and for his sins to be evaluated. Yeah, obviously Klaus was not going to die. But it was like, because I doubt Marcel's going to let him go and be like, alright, you can go. But to be fair, he could have exiled him. Maybe. But that's not a good... Like, Marcel needs him to suffer. Letting him go in exile is just, like, oh, well, he's just going to cause... like, I don't think that makes sense, to be fair. Again, Marcel wants him to suffer. Like he's made all the people that he sired suffered. Like he's made Marcel himself suffer. So what better way than Papa Tunde's dagger? And then ditching him behind a wall. It's perfect. So, yeah. But yeah, it will be very, very... it was very, very great stuff. I even loved Rebecca's return. Like, at first, being in defense of Klaus. Now, I do wonder, because Claire, kind of appears and all of that. Yeah. I mean... Yeah, with Claire, she does appear like every once in a blue moon and all of that on this show. I do wonder if they do find a cure to her. This is where it's going to take until season 5 to find a cure for Rebecca. But is this indicative of her maybe occurring more throughout the next couple of seasons? I don't know. It's just that obviously Haley's finding a cure for all three kerfuffles. So it just makes you think, if you find a cure for Rebecca, does that mean we're going to see more Rebecca? So, because let's be honest, I mean, I do, like, it is great to see Rebecca come back, but I do wish she didn't have to come back, if that makes sense, in terms of, like, oh, I have to leave again, oh, I have to come back. Like, I just wanted to stay. Because I do miss my... I do miss my dosage of Rebecca content, so... Yeah. But, yeah. It was really, really great, though, this episode. Like I said, very tense. The moment with Cole and Elijah getting bitten, it was quite horrific. It was... Yeah. So... And I just love how Rebecca did kind of calm Marcel down, because Marcel will listen to her. Yeah. But it was just really, really yeah. It was just really, really well done. And the fact that she even played into her madness and all of that. By, she managed to kind of play Marcel around a little bit so Freya can do her work. So, yeah. And that's the thing, though. I feel like what I really, because I thought she would channel all of that madness and all of that before she lashed out to everyone and create more of a couple. I thought she would shift all of her madness to Klaus. In a sense, she did. In a sense, because it's like she was semi-projecting in a sense. Because, again, there does seem to be the indication that she played onto that madness that she could succumb to. Because the whole plan was for her to not get mad. So she managed to fool Marcel by... as Klaus said, allowing him to kind of play on Rebecca's ailment, and Rebecca was able to kind of come in clutch by kind of, like I said, semi-projecting, because she's been through Klaus through it all, and she is no stranger to the hardships she's had to endure with Klaus, and Klaus the same, but she was able to use that as a way to kind of be like, you know what, because she even said, I think she was even the one that floated the idea that death is too good for him, which was what was needed for Klaus's sacrifice to take effect. And it was just really, really great. So Rebecca coming in clutch, big time. So, yeah. But I'm just really excited to see where things are going to go. It just does suck that there's going to be a little bit of a wait for me until I do reach season 4. But like I said, I'm going to try and get through season 8 as quickly as possible for the Vampire Diaries. Just with a couple of things, just because I don't want to wait until, like, it's currently, 21st of October now. So, I think it might be doable. But again, I don't want to wait until January 2026 to continue with the originals. So, because that is like 3 months, and it's, yeah. But it's going to be exciting. Big time. But, yeah, what will happen? How will Marcel get knocked off his throne? It was great. It was a really great finale. So, yeah. But, yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check out my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care. And I will see you guys next time. Toodles!